the final commandment of the Torah appears in our parasha. V'ata kitvu lachem et hashira hazot. Moshe says to the Jewish people, and now write for yourselves this song. What is the song? The sages tell us the Torah. That there is a commandment for each and every Jew to write for themselves a Torah scroll and to learn from that Torah scroll. This is very meaningful and very appropriate for us here at the Claremont-Weinberg Hebrew congregation, as we have just acquired for ourselves a new Torah scroll that has been sponsored by the entire community. What is the meaning of this mitzvah? Write for yourselves this song. And why does the Torah refer to itself as a song? Why not just say, write for yourself this Torah? And moreover, the Talmud tells us that even if a person inherited a perfectly kosher Torah scroll from their father, they still have to write their own Torah scroll. Why is that so? They have a perfectly good Torah scroll. They can learn from it. So let's try to understand these questions. The Sefer HaChinuch, the anonymous book on the laws of the Torah, which was written in Barcelona many hundreds of years ago, shares with us an incredible insight. He says there are two reasons why each and every Jew has to write their own Torah scroll, even though they inherited one from their forefathers. First of all, he says, so that there should be more books in circulation. If you only just keep on using what you inherited, then the number of books available are very, very low. In this way, we increase the circulation. There is more opportunity to learn. And although he was speaking about a Sefer Torah, we could apply this to all Jewish books. They should be in easy circulation. People should be able to get Jewish material and to learn Jewish material. And for that, of course, the internet can be a blessing, that there is so much good Jewish information available on the internet. He then gives us a second reason, and it really has to do with human psychology. People don't like using old things. Even if something is old and it works perfectly, they have some type of a resistance to it. They like new things. We all like new things. So even if a person has inherited a Sefer Torah from their father, and it's perfectly kosher, but it looks a little bit old, it's a little bit worn out, it's a little bit musty. But when you have a brand new Sefer Torah, which is written and it's crisp and it's fresh and it still smells of leather and parchment, then there's a strong desire to sit down and to learn it. And that's why great Torah writers throughout the ages were very, very particular that their books should be published in the most beautiful way possible, with a nice cover, gold lettering if you like. The print should be crisp and clear because people like to learn new things. Even if the content is the same, they like to have something new. So that's why we have to write a new Sefer Torah, even though we may have older ones. Why does the Torah refer to itself as a shira, as a song? And here we have a number of explanations. One of them is that people know the words of a song because they hear a song being sung all of the time. Even if you ask children, they know the lyrics to a song. The music helps you to learn the words. And indeed, the Sefer Torah, when it's read publicly, is not just read, but it's read in a tune, what we call the tropes, the cantillation sounds. So that the singing of the Torah will assist us to remember it. One of the commentators said that it should become for us like a shir le'umi, a national anthem. That should be the national anthem of the Jewish people. But one of our great contemporary rabbis gives a beautiful explanation. Why is the Torah referred to as a song? And he says as follows. When it comes to different spheres of science, of wisdom, you find that, for example, a mathematics professor is not going to be interested in grade 1 maths. It's just not going to do anything for him. And someone who's in grade 1 is not going to understand the work of a professor of mathematics in university. They're totally different levels. But when it comes to music, you can have two people, a regular person who doesn't really know much about music and how it's written and how it's played, and then you can have a person who knows everything about classical music. These two people can listen to the same song and both of them are moved, even though their understanding of it is totally different, because music speaks to everybody. Likewise, the Torah is referred to as a shira, as a song. Because it doesn't matter whether you're a great rabbi who's been learning for 80 years or you're a little child. You can both learn that same song on your particular level. And it can speak to you. It can speak to a little child and it can speak to somebody who's been learning all of their life. And that's really the greatness of the Torah. And that's why the Torah wants each and every Jew to have their own Torah. Because as we say in our prayers, V'tein chalkeinu b'toratecha, give us our portion in the Torah. So let's take this opportunity, fulfilling that final mitzvah of the Torah, to make sure that we have good Torah literature in our home and that we find our portion in the Torah Scroll. Shabbat Shalom.